Good morning, friends. Happy Liberation Day to all the people from Daman and Diu, Goa. Now, today is the Liberation Day, 60 years. Now, some people do not know the difference between why we celebrate the Liberation Day of Daman. What is it so different from 1947 of the rest of India? See, India got freedom in 1947. The Constitution of India was written in 1950. The rest of India was ruled by the Britishers. But places like Goa and Daman and Diu were still ruled by the Portuguese. Now I'll tell you a little history about the Portuguese. Vasco da Gama met an Indian merchant in the east coast of Africa, Malindi, and with his help he crossed the Indian Ocean. When he came to India, he was an explorer. He was just searching new lands to conquer. He was sent by the king and he was searching new land. But the merchants of Calicut did not allow him to enter, and they killed a lot of these Portuguese people who had come. So he goes back to Lisbon and he gets, in 1502, he gets a big fleet of ships to avenge the death of those people who were killed, the Portuguese who were killed. He succeeded at this time. And in 1524, he had come back. He goes back to Portugal and he is sent as the viceroy of these places to India. Okay, but unfortunately he falls sick and he dies when he was in Cochin. This is a little history about the Liberation Day. Now Goa also celebrates statehood because Goa is a state. We are still a union territory. India was ruled by a lot of different foreigners. We had the French in Pondicherry. We had the Britishers. We had the people from the Dutch who were there, but they didn't survive a long time in India. But India was a land of different kings, small kings, and it was very easy to fight them because they were not together. They didn't fight together as a team. They were all separate, so they didn't fight together. So it was very easy for these foreigners to come. The Britishers, as you know history, had come as merchants. They wanted indigo, they wanted spices. They realized that the kings were so silly and so easy to conquer that they conquered them and stayed as rulers for so many years. And when the Indians decided, under leaders like Gandhi and Nehru and Subhash Chandra Bose, when they realized that enough was enough, they have to go back, we want our country back, that is the time we got our independence, and we are so grateful to all of them. So by the time India got liberated in 1947, I told you Daman still needed a passport to go out. They could not enter the rest of India without passports. They do not forget that the rulers, the inhabitants, the people of Daman, like Goa and Diu, were Hindus. The Muslim kings came, they converted them. The Portuguese came and converted them. If you go back to your family tree, your family history, you will find your surnames are Hindu surnames. Now we were converted and many of us have become Christians and Muslims. Okay, so with due respect to the Hindus of the country, which was a Hindu country, we are happily living together, and we thank the Hindu kings and the governments which have kept us here for so many years. So all the best. I love you. God bless all of you.